Hey guys, it's Christy. In today's video, we are doing the Hulk. If this face already looks like it's a little bit green, I just finished Loki, so I went to take it off and it left a little green mark. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the Hulk. So you know what? Let's get started. I don't know how I ended up mostly out of frame for this, but at least you can see the side of my face. But I did realize I was mostly out of frame. I think it was because I was focusing on getting done what I needed to get done. So this look took me less than 30 minutes. My timer here says 28 minutes and 34 seconds, which also includes my intro, my outro, and any lollygagging in between. So, you know, less than 30 minutes. Now, let's get started. So I washed my face from removing the Loki makeup, as I said at the beginning of this video. So I had to put some moisturizer on, which I had already done after removing the makeup, just to like re-moisturize my face, letting it sit in for a little bit before prepping my skin to do the makeup. And then when I primed it, I just used my Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Primer. It's silicone based. I just really love that stuff. I use it a lot. And then I took my Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner and just, marked out my face of where I wanted to, color and where I didn't, which is what I always do. I do prefer to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner to do that so it doesn't smudge, but if I use something else it typically smudges. So this is my preferred to use, even though I don't like to use it on things that aren't going to stay on my face, because I use this stuff a lot and it's not cheap. I don't think it's cheap. I think it's like $22. So I mean, it may be cheap to some people, but I don't consider it cheap. All right, next I used my Graptovine Pro Paint palette. I used the green. Actually, I used the dark green. And I mixed it with Garnier Molecular Cleansing Water because it's activated by a liquid, usually water. I use the cleansing water, and I put it all over that side of my face. I then moved into one of the Morphe palettes, Jaclyn Hill palettes, and used one of the green shades, a lighter green. It was more like a teal. I think it was the Jaclyn Hill palette. I could be wrong. It could have been a totally different palette, but I saw when I picked it up it was white, so I only have two white palettes, and they're both the Jaclyn Hill palettes. But whatever the case is, like a lighter green shade is what I used. Almost like a teal seafoamish green shade, and then I did that all over on top of the Graptovine. I then went in with like a very dark green, almost a forest green, and took a brush and just lightly dusted areas that I wanted to be darker, kind of like contouring, but in weird places on your face to kind of give your face a more angry look. I mean, Hulk is angry, right? I don't really know how else to explain that, but I just shaded in places I thought I could use, and anytime I messed up or thought that it didn't look right there, I just went back in with the lighter shade. This one's pretty simple, as well as some of the others I've been doing lately. It's just fairly simplistic. So once I was done with that, I then grabbed my Anastasia Beverly Hills Jet Black Cream eyeshadow pod and traced out the mouth area I wanted, and then traced out where I wanted the teeth, and then I colored in the places that I wanted the mouth in black with that cream pod, and then I used the Super Pomade whiteout for the teeth. I then went back in to the rest of my face and just added a couple of detailing, like a couple of lines around the mouth to just give it a little more definition. And then I applied lipstick to the other side of my mouth that was not part of the makeup look, which I think I used my Too Faced Better Than Sex Lip Injection red one. And then I added some Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner to my eyelid, as well as some Kiss Magnetic eyeliner on top of that. And then just popped on a glamnetic Lucky Lash to both eyelids, and that was how simplistic this look was. Pretty quick, pretty simple, took less than 30 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so this look is done, and I literally have to go take pictures as quick as possible because my eye is watering and making the makeup come off already. So what do you guys think? Does it look like him? Does it look like Hulk? Let me know. And thanks so much for hanging out with me and watching. Bye now.